Hello everyone, how's it going today? Happy Friday! So, we are back finally for some more Eldorado Fortress. I apologize for the missing sessions, but we are back. So, let's go ahead and get back into it. We're on bag number 7. Any chance for a micro mock for Summer of Slugs Mechatropolis theme? No. I am not in a position to do much in the way of mocking right now. My collection is in desperate need of sorting and stuff like that, so like I had to in part. Like, a lot of stuff got boxed up and moved around because I had a flood that damaged some carpet. And to get that replaced, all of the Lego stuff that I had pretty much that was not already boxed up had to be boxed up and put aside so the carpet could be replaced. It was fun times. How am I doing, Ice Oven? Well, I mean, my car got stolen and I got it back. So, you know, could be worse, could be better, could be worse. Howdy, Bahamut, how's it going? Go ahead and move the minifig parts over here. There we go. Alright, let's see. So we got a monkey. It's not a classic monkey, which is disappointing to me, but they're pretty cute. Let's see, are these torsos the same? These torsos are the same. We'll go ahead and do this guy first. Oh, the new monkey's fine. It's just not the old monkey. The old monkey is just absolutely fantastic. Has 4 minifig arms. It's so good. He can do so much. He can fly around with 4 sabers and ski. The new monkey works as a, you know, new monkey. A different type of monkey. So I do like the hairpiece. And this is actually a good hairpiece for male or female characters. So that's kind of nice. Get her feather in there. Go ahead and give him his rifle. There we go. So how is everyone else doing today? I assume those of you who have not had your car stolen recently are doing better than I am. That, of course, was why I didn't build on Wednesday. Last Friday, actually had roof work being done, so... There is a blonde one. The lady on this one has the blonde one. And both of them are probably available on Pick-a-Brick. Yeah, if you had near heat stroke, you probably should have gone to the hospital. That would be my recommendation. Alright, let's get started on the stone portions. Yeah, I know one of them has been in Bricks and Minifigs as well at LEGO stores, because I've gotten a few. The blonde one, not the brown one. I think the blonde one has been. More corner slopes. Hate decks that ramp up too much, and generally ramp decks tend to be in green. Well, it's a legitimate strategy. Oops, that needs to go that way. And then this one goes that way. Let's get the vine pieces in at the same time. And then, let's see, this one is going to be 1, 2, 3, so right there, correct? Yes. There we go. Ran into a green deck that was like a turn 3 win. I mean, obviously they need to win on turn 3. If you can win on turn 3, why not? I definitely would have done a turn 3 win back in the day if I could have. There we go, get the tile slope in there. Got a gray 1x4. Another pair of these 1x2 pieces. And another log brick. Not fun? I mean, it might not be fun for you, but it's fun for the person who won. Alright, we got a pair of dress slopes here. I still remember fondly when I used my millstone to get rid of my friend's Shivan Dragon. He cursed me out. He cursed me out that day. If you may pull from my mind, any ideas you could try with the Castle Zone? I can't think of anything for Mechatropolis, so you think you'll fall back to your prior idea? Maybe you'll make a mech for Castle Zone and sneak it in? Not really. I haven't been paying that much attention to LEGO community stuff these days, so not terribly familiar with stuff like that going on. Doesn't help that there was a fairly acrimonious split in my local LEGO club, and that just kind of like put a kibosh on me wanting to get involved with some of the people who were pretty active in that kind of stuff, so... Alright, we got dark gray and black. Corrugated 2x2 cylinder bricks. I mean, I got tons of AquaZone parts. I don't know what you would do for a mashup. I tend to, like, the stuff that I mostly build is either, like, representations of actual things, castle, medieval town-related stuff, and regular town stuff, so... Alright, we got some crossbars going on here. I mean, like, what are you looking for? I mean, I can try to help. I'm just not sure what you're looking for. I mean, obviously, if you have any pictures or like studio exports or something like that, and you want opinions on, you're always welcome to post that kind of thing on the Discord and say, hey, what do you guys think? Or photos. You go more building focus in Nexo Knights, which was far too vehicle heavy. Yeah, no, that was one of the reasons why I didn't get much of that stuff. I would have loved the minifig accessories. I mean, I got a few, but not many. Like, I absolutely loved the minifig accessories in them, but I did not at all care for the vehicles. But I mean, that's something that you could do is, I mean, like, you could do like a Transformer type thing where the castle turns into a mecha, or a tower turns into a mecha, or something like that. I don't know. Or Mad Martin could turn into a mecha. I mean, that's a possibility as well. It's kind of gross, though, all of the ichor and guts and everything going everywhere every time he transforms, but, Yaku's own stuff will push you to a more nautical theme, but to avoid pirates. I mean, I don't know about that. One of those semi-offensive ones in G Gundam. Oh, yes. So good. Alright, there we go. So that is going to go in there. Alright. Guess that's okay. Couple brown number 2 connectors. I don't remember. You mean the minifig gumball machine type thing? I don't remember what I voted for that one. Honestly. I think I went for the teal on the Classic Space minifig. Love it when opponents realize they have lost because of Heart of the Cards is on your side and you got a win con pole. I have no idea what that means. I mean, obviously, like, if I could have, I'd have been like, all of them, please. Yes, please. Give me all of them. I want them all. Alright, let's see. We got 1x8 tile with 2 1x4 plates, and 1x8 tile with 2 gray 1x1 cylinder tiles right under there. Howdy, Bahorn, how's it going? There we go. Alright, next up, we got 3 of these connectors. Okay, I do not have enough. Oh wait, yes I do. Because I don't need one there. Duh. There we go. Alright. And then dark gray, friction, half pins. Red Hyena, subscribe to Tier 1. Thank you very much. Really happy to see me here tonight. Wishing you the best. Thank you very much. Yes, I am happy to be doing some more building. I really do appreciate it. It has been a crazy few weeks. Last week was just kind of normal stuff, and then this week happened. Then this week happened. Glad the workday is done. Indeed as well. Always a nice thing. Well, next week I have to take my car into the dealer and then see how much they say it's going to cost, and see how that compares to the estimate that my insurance will pay, and how much extra I want done, and stuff like that. Right, this would make sense to go the other way, wouldn't it? It would make more sense to go this way. I don't know why I thought it would go the other way. Alright, so we got this little knob right there, and down into the drink they can go. Howdy, Lord Canis, and happy birthday! Got an hour and a half until folks show up to go out for some Mongolian grill. Nice. That sounds delicious. Is that specifically for your birthday? Yep, trapdoor. Whee! Perfect time to finally get those flame graphics on the sides. Oh, yeah. Alright, that is right there. That is right there. Well, it's a trap door because it drops you down. Get our table legs here. Alright, let's see. So, 2 trans yellow 1x1 plates, cylinder plates, and a black 1x1 cylinder plate with a hollow stud. Get that in there for an odder lantern than they've done before. Get a pair of bowls. And a goblet, wine jug, another goblet. There we go. So got a nice little table for the soldiers to sit at and eat. All right, spare parts. We have a spare bowl. I do love that we always get spare bowls every time they make one. It's fantastic. Black 1x1 cylinder tile, gray 1x1 cylinder plate, black 1x1 dome, and a dark gray 1x1 tile slope. I think Goldfinger had the ejection seat. Don't really remember. If you already have the LEGO Ideas 21-3 22 Pirates of Barracuda Bay set, you can dock it alongside the pier. So this is supposed to be a pier. Wow, Okay, and that just connects up there. Have her there. We'll have this guy coming over to say hi. There we go. Alright. So that is that part. Now we move on to bag number 8. There's 2 bags, 8. Picked up Elden Ring again. You do regret to inform folks that you are indeed eating dragon hearts to learn their magics. Bring doom to your foes. I mean, that's fine. You're just gonna die, you know, from the potent draconic poison. But, you know, if that doesn't bother you, that's fine. Might have just inspired you, hipster food truck mech for Mechatropolis. How did I inspire that? Not that I'm complaining. I just don't know what I said. The extra bowls, got it. Howdy, Lunar Dragon, how's it going? Oh, also, there was an extra rifle in that. Or musket. I did actually use the old classic pirate guys for a 5th grade Revolutionary War diorama. I mean, sure, these guys are blue and not red, but it got the point across. Had the Imperial soldiers walking down a street with trees alongside, and I used like the pirate figures to have them be ambushing them. Should have painted them? Heck no. It's a shame I don't have a photo of it. Nightmare here, so to vibe and watch some Lego building. Well, I'm sorry you had a nightmare. Hopefully, nice calming Lego build will help. The new hair molds, it'll look even better? Yeah, oh yeah. I've never actually had a nightmare in my life. I've been woken up by, like, falling dreams and stuff like that, but they haven't really been, you know, nightmares. So I definitely do not know what that's like. Gets pickle crumbs all over Ald's floor. That's just not nice. You gotta clean that, you know? And disinfect it. Not only does it have pickle crumbs, but it has Mad Martin pickle crumbs. Just terrible. Terrible. I tell you. I can't take Mad Martins anywhere. All they do is make messes. I'm gonna squirt you with a water gun or something. No, bad Mad Martin. Psh. Oh, I drank the mayo fairly early on. I wasn't gonna sacrifice a valuable mayo for that. Mayo is the tastiest thing ever. I seriously question many of my viewers' sanities. Your nightmares be super realistic, like real life, too realistic? That is unfortunate. I've had realistic dreams. I actually dreamt that like I was swimming out to like a big island, kind of like a volcanic cone island out in a lake, and there was a sniper there shooting at me and actually shot me, and I died. But it wasn't a nightmare. Like, I just kind of woke up and I was like, well, that's a weird dream. So I've definitely had dreams that are, like, intense and movie-like and stuff like that, and felt realistic, but never actually felt like scared by them or something. You don't care for swimming dreams? That was just Nam. I mean, I didn't die in real life from that dream, so... It wasn't a Freddy Krueger dream. Alright, another 1x2 with bar there. Physically feeling it in one's body after one wakes up be fun. Ooh. Well, I hope it doesn't return. Howdy, Tozzerin, how's it going? That would suck. I want everyone to be able to get a good night's sleep. Lord knows I could use it. I keep waking up early. It sucks. Alright, let's see. I need a black 1x1 cylinder brick. There we go. Tired? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I've had unpleasant dreams that kind of disturbed me and stuff like that, but never like a nightmare. I dreamt that my sister's dog became a zombie dog once. And that was not pleasant. But it was just weird. I mean, I don't actually remember most of my my dreams. Begging strips and sausages made from brains. Normal dreams are the best, floating in a dark void, like in space, and feeling nothing but comfort. That would be pretty nice. That'd be really relaxing. I have very cinematic dreams, and I have dreamt of dinosaurs way more than once. Sometimes in positive ways and sometimes in negative ways. I had this one dream where... Get out of here, Nat. I had this one dream where, like, it was a dystopian future We're on, like, you know, 400th floor of a skyscraper far up above everything else, and that was all, you know, where all of society existed. And it was ruled by humanoid Deinonychuses. So, you know, a little bit weird. A little bit weird. I was, like, in a resistance group. It's entirely possible that I have watched too many movies in my life. So basically the Mario Brothers movie, but not underground, and less humanoid than those dinosaurs. Much less dinosaur than those dinosaurs. If anything, they make you happy. Well, that's actually good. I wouldn't, like, call mine horror movie-style dreams. Not that I'm saying that you were doing that. But they were just, like... I just have, like, cinematic dreams. A lot of times. Like I'm living in a movie. Not a cardboard box. Alright, where is a 1x8? There it is. Alright, 4x6. Get some yellow corner bricks. Ham. I wonder what that would actually taste like. Alright, get some black 1x1 cylinder bricks in here for the cannonballs. Probably like pork rinds. I've never actually had pork rinds. You have that in Sweden? I mean, I'd try it. I mean, there used to be a brand of chips here in the U.S. that were more like, not actual potato chips, but like potato crisps, kind of like Pringles, called Tater-skins. And there was a flavor that was bacon cheddar. And oh my god, those were freaking delicious. And I have not been able to... I found them once again, like, well, not once, but for a few times a number of years back, and then they disappeared again. Like, I'd get them all... Like, I got them all the time when I was a kid. Had those in Virginia a good decade ago. Well, makes sense, because I'm in Maryland. May have been a local brand, although I thought they were a national company. But it still may have been a local product. One of the greatest chip flavors is butter. I'd try that. If I ever had Jersey Blues iced tea. I don't like iced tea, so no, I wouldn't have had that. I don't like tea. I don't like coffee either. Alright, brown 1x1 with 2 studs, and white 1x1 tile slopes. oatmeal chocolate bar. I forgot the name. Unless it was local, I'd probably know the name, but I didn't eat many chocolate bars when I was a kid. Favorite childhood snack was rhubarb from the garden, one dipped in sugar before eating. Never had rhubarb either. I might have had rhubarb pie once. Not sure. Can't recall. I vaguely recall someone saying that rhubarb pie tasted like strawberry pie. But I don't remember. I'm pretty sure neither my mother nor my father liked rhubarb pie, so... Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was a strawberry rhubarb pie. Might have had that. But it was not something that either of my parents made. I don't think either of them cared for rhubarb. Certainly never made it, that I can recall. Not that my father did a whole lot of cooking. It's Pennsylvania Dutch bakery staple. Yeah, I haven't gotten up to Pennsylvania Dutch country in a very long time. I had a oh yeah, kudos. Those were... Yeah, I remember those. I don't think I ever had one, but I remember, like, the ads and stuff. I had an uncle who lived up in Pennsylvania, in New York, I think. And I think we occasionally would, like, go get some, like, something from the Amish or something like that. Vaguely recall that. But that would have been when I was very, very young. Get that on there. Alright, now another brown 1x1 with 2 corner studs. When I worked at the Department of Commerce, there was a little in-store, like in-building store, and certain days they would have some like cake-style breads with like fruit inside and stuff like that. That they would that came down from Pennsylvania, I think from the Amish or something like that. And oh man, was it good! It was like I think it was like a Friday thing, and I'd get a bunch. It was a mad dash at the Department of Commerce to get those things. It might have been I mean, it was billed as bread, but it tasted a bit like cake. So it was like sweetbread type thing. Anyone ever done a snack where one cuts up fresh apple into slice and puts cinnamon and sugar on it? I mean, that's basically an American apple pie, just in pie form. I do love me some apple pie. The more cinnamon, the better. We got a very interesting texture going on this wall here. I don't know how I feel about it. Like banana bread claims to be a bread, but is really a cake. I don't like banana bread, so I couldn't say for sure. But yeah, it probably is like banana bread. But it's baked in a loaf rather than as a round cake. And stuff like that. If it's cinnamon sugar bread like cake, then it could have been Amish. I think it's called Friendship Caves. Oh, there was a whole bunch of different flavors. Like, just with like fruit inside. Like, I think there was like blueberry and I got strawberry frequently. There was cherry. I'd get cherry for my mother. She loves cherries. Now you know what you're going to be doing tomorrow? After the brain eating, right? Do I think the Islanders were killed off in the Barracuda Bay remake? Probably died of smallpox or something. Why not dairy? Raw apple slices with cinnamon sugar dry on one side. I mean, that does sound really good. It does sound really good. I mean, apple and cinnamon are just like perfect companions. Howdy, Kinshire. How's it going? Like bananas and peanut butter? I mean, cinnamon is one of my favorites. Apple, I love apple. And together, they are better than the sum of their parts. It's absolutely tasty, delicious, wonderful. How was the insurance review of the car? They estimated $3,000 for the repairs. So that's what we're looking at. I mean, there's some other things that I'll probably get done as long as I'm taking it in, like oh yeah, it could have been worse, yeah, for sure. I like, all things considered, I like, and I could probably cheap out on some of those, like the scrapes and stuff. Like, it got some scrapes, but at the same time, if I'm getting the scrapes repaired, I might as well get other scrapes repaired. Is kind of what I'm also feeling. So, $500 deductible. I mean, 3,000, like 2,500 instead of 3,000. I mean, like paying 500 instead of 3,000 seems fine. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not like it's not gonna hurt. I'm definitely gonna be in my monthly update. I'm definitely gonna be saying, hey, if anyone can toss some money my way, it'd be appreciated. The devil's paste. Peanut butter and chocolate are a great combo, though. I love it when people get chocolate in my peanut butter. Or when I get peanut butter in someone else's chocolate. One thing you don't like is Nutella. I don't think I've ever had Nutella. I think my mother likes it, but I've never actually tried it. There's just something about it that turns me off. You'd rather eat a pickle with mayonnaise on it. Well, don't do that. You should never torture yourself. You can just not like peanut butter. That's perfectly fine. Oh, thank you, Bahorn. 20 months. I really do appreciate that. Supporting Ald in tough time. Really does mean a lot to me. But yeah, so I mean, I may have to spend more than the $500, but like, I could probably sell my car at like, if I cleaned it up a bit, like washed it really nicely and stuff like that, and you know, obviously before it got stolen like this, probably could have gone for $7,000-8,000. It's a low mileage car. It's a 2012, and I only have 43,000 miles on it. Which I love telling people, because they always are like, wow. So, I don't drive very much. It's one of the reasons why when I do actually replace it and get a new vehicle, I'm going to get an EV. Exactly. Exactly, Lunar Dragon. Except pickles. Except pickles. That is not valid. Isn't this perfect timing for all the extra money Twitch is about to give you with its rate hike? No, they're not. I'm pretty sure it's going to result in a net... well, I don't think there's too many people who are from the places where it's really going to drop, so I don't know that it's going to have that much effect on me. All driving his Cybertruck, cruising down the streets. Sir? Sir? I am deeply, deeply offended. That is slanderous. Or is it libel because you typed it? Not actually sure. Libel. Okay. Because you typed it, it is libel. All right. So I'm gonna have to take you to court now. Well, they're also well, okay, yeah, no, there is that. They're also changing the Amazon Prime thing, which is what I was thinking of. That's what popped into my head. I don't know. I mean, I won't know how it affects me until it happens. You imagine a dragon has kobold lawyers? Not this dragon, because kobolds are actually goblinoids, not draconic creatures to this dragon. Alright, so we have our 2x6 Technic plate. I always loved Technic plates. 2E kobolds representing, yeah. I mean, I got nothing against later kobolds. I just wish they hadn't been kobolds. Call them something else. Only 64 sub points to be eligible for plus. Yes. There is that. If I maintain that for 3 months, I think, then I do get a higher payout. I mean, that's not how they worked in 2E. Admittedly, it was still mostly the TSR people working on it. That is not a Technic 2x4, no. Alright. Well, I think they were heavily influenced by Dragon Mountain, which had a mountain with kobolds in it, ruled by a dragon. And I think they may have worshipped that that dragon as a god, kind of thing. Any point system in this realm is a mystery. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that I'm going to get there anytime soon. I have been streaming here on Twitch since 2013. Admittedly, I did take a hit. Was it a hitbox break? Yeah, I think it was on hitbox for a little while, and then came back once hitbox basically went belly up in terms of quality. But yeah, it is not growing very quickly, shall we say. Speaking of Wizards of the Coast, a D&D YouTube video about the one D&D Ranger made you marvel at how easily and smoothly Jeremy Crawford lies. I got nothing. I mean, then I'll start something pulling in 100 plus subs each stream. Well, you know, there is a something in me that's kind of like, you know what? Maybe it's time to go back to XCOM files. Turn off that music and then actually be able to put the videos on YouTube as well. That did get me some of the highest views that I've ever gotten short of big raids, so, you know, something to consider. Tries to sell it as an upgrade when it is pretty crap, making the class reliant on one first level spell. I mean, like, that's... I'm not agreeing with that way of doing it, but that's literally how 3E was sold in the 2E era. Like, I had a subscription to Dragon Magazine back then, and in the 11 months, I think, before 3E came out, there were monthly articles about how awesome 3E was going to be and how much better it was going to be than 2E, and that really turned me off because I didn't like the changes. But at the same time, I mean, that's just basic marketing kind of thing, so... So, Views and Torture, the remakes of the CDI Zelda games? No. Forms Paladins of the Plains. Ah, that's the Order of the Plains Militant. Oh, wait, you said Plains, not Plains. Got it. Understood. You loved Kiko's XCOM streams? Oh, yeah. No, I would love him to do XCOM files. I think he'd really enjoy it. Well, you know, Doc Necrotic, you might be excited for the one I'm writing up right now. It's not the one that's going to be posted on the 1st, though. But I'm not gonna say any more. Just keep your eyes peeled. For a month from now. Torture, that would be a remake of Silent Hill 3. Never actually played a Silent Hill game. Could do that at some point. I say nothing else. I say nothing else at this point. Ones for PS1 are so much better. What is XCOM Files? XCOM Files is a full revamp of original XCOM that plays it to a certain extent like I mean it's like XCOM but bigger and with tons of outside influences and stuff like that. A bit of X-Files mixed in as well. It's pretty fun. All right, that goes in right there. Less bugginess? I mean, you have to use OpenXCOM to play it. Original XCOM has some bugs, yeah, and it has some no game-breaking bugs, but it definitely has and no real bugs in terms of the playing, but one of the big bugs is that you can't actually play on a higher difficulty. Whatever difficulty you set, it actually sets it to the lowest difficulty. That's one reason why Terror from the Deep is much more much more difficult, because it actually doesn't have that bug. You had an idea involving one of the three spheres you have left to flesh out, where one of the two inhabited worlds has a sieve of gnolls as its dominant force, who are more in line with World of Darkness were-hyenas, in that they work in harmony with nature, namely the rains, and also ensure that should one become too much of a burden via injury or age, they are respectfully given a proper death and funeral. So, Lord Canis, have I spoken to you about our Lord and Savior, Gorelick? Many times. I'm just saying that if you want a gnoll deity that is very flexible, my man Gorelick. I have loved Gorelick. I mean, he's still evil, but I have really liked him character-wise, and it's not even really him, to be perfectly honest. But the Forgotten Realms novel Soldiers of Ice had a shaman of Gorelick who's actually lawful neutral. Which to me kind of makes it kind of obvious that Gorelick will take basically anyone into his service within reason, because he's just that desperate. Howdy, Shield of Hope. Why does no one pronounce the G's? Because they're not supposed to be pronounced. You know, it's a grassy knoll. Anyone you say, yes. Well, any knoll. But Lord Canis, if you haven't read my entry for Gorelick, check it out. And I mean, I'm obviously not saying that he's definitely what you'd want or anything like that, but it might be something that you want to roll with. It's not Yinogu. And there's also Refnara as well. Speaking of immortals, are they outside of my sphere of influence? So I haven't done much with them. They did get canonized as being in the planes in, Warriors of Heaven, but I don't know enough about my Stara to do too much with them. Not a Dragon Dungeon double thing. It's just from a dungeon magazine. The adventure is called To Bite the Moon. She's a serpentine moon goddess. Again, the fun thing about that I kind of like, that if you take Yinogu, Refnara, and Gorelick all together, it basically shows that gnolls don't have like a creation myth of their own. They don't have a native deity of their own, at least not one left alive. So they tend to, you know, kind of find their own, as it were. And I think that makes them pretty interesting in that regard. There we go. Got the hook there. But I think Gorelick is kind of a desperate deity. He literally wanders the lower planes now. His realm consists of like the 100 feet around him at any given time. Because he's not a native deity of gnolls, I actually kind of think of him as, and what I ended up doing for him is that he is a former beast lord from the Beastlands, and just kind of like, you know, gnolls started worshiping him. So, or well, like a hyena lord or a hyenodon lord from the Beastlands, and gnolls started worshiping him, so he took on more of a position of power, became a true deity, and then eventually most gnolls shifted over to Yinogu. Alright, Lunar Dragon, thank you very much for coming on out, and I hope you do sleep better. Without any nightmares. Alright, so the original Eldorado Fortress had a much smaller crane. This is a really big crane, all things considered. I think it kind of ends up dominating the model in the end, but we'll see how it works out. A larger crane means the governor and his crew can handle even heavier cargo. That is true. Ranovorus and my Star Gnolls came about because Nithians screwed around with Hutakan and made something completely insane and volatile. Yeah, I am somewhat aware of the Gnoll origin for my Stara. Of course, the interesting thing is that jackals and gnolls, jackals and hyenas aren't that closely related. Not that magic gets in the way of that, really. Alright, let's get these chains. Pretty sure they still make the the soft tube piece that they originally used, but I can understand them not wanting to use it for this. Alright. We have a flat-topped treasure chest here. Open that up and put a pair of pistols inside. There we go. Get that there, that there. Yeah, next time I pull out my Forgotten Realms novels, I need to reread Soldiers of Ice. I really enjoyed that one. There we go. Alright, so we got our little crane cargo hook piece. Alright, and that is going to be it for this step. We got a white 1x1 plate, a white 1x1 tile, black Technic bushing, and a pearl dark gray pistol. Yeah, I mean, in size, it is a pretty large, it's a pretty large crane. Pretty large crane. Let's also, where should I put the monkey? Can monkey hide here? Yes, he can. There we go. Yes, indeed, it is going to be minifig time. Bring our camera back down. And it is time for some minifigs. Let me get my sheets out. There we go. All right. We are going to be starting with this one. All right. And my dice. Where are my dice? All right, D6 first. All right, 1, so that is going to be that. Oop. Nope, don't go onto the floor die. So 1, so that'll be the first column. And let's roll a D20. 16, that's probably too high. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Howdy, little bunny. Just lurking because you're working on a project? No worries. No worries. All right, let's start a prediction. Can Ald guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go. Get your predictions in. All right, get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? We have gotten the Scarecrow. We have gotten the Lederhosen lady. We have gotten the Blacktron cyborg robot. We have gotten the elf. We have gotten the Yeti. We've gotten the rock climber. We've gotten 4 of the welders. We've gotten the cat lady, and we've gotten the Bobby. Bahamut got a 2. So that would be the Scarecrow. Let me go ahead and roll a D20. 20. That's not. Nope. 17. No good. 10. All right. So well, no, I'm not opening another welder. We've gotten 4. No, stop rolling a 10. Dice. 9. Okay, that would be the rock climber. Rock climbing Joel. I reminded you to get back to working on Cogwheel Space and Tinker Space. Yeah, the dice know what they want, yeah. 20 seconds remaining. Get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let me actually get my... Get my timer up. There we go. All right, predictions are closed. So let's go ahead and go. All right, what do we got? What do we got? All right, what is that piece? Okay. All right, 11.78. I believe we got the saxophonist. Let's see if that is the case. Yes, indeed. We got the saxophonist. All right, so that was 11.78. Choose the outcome. Within 20 seconds, complete the prediction. Who is getting the hams? Kinshir and Shield of Hope getting the hams. Very nice. Ice Oven and Bahorn going for 20 to 50. Preskitch going for 50 to 60. Bahamut and Lel Bunny going for no. There we go. All right, let's... No printing on the back. So it's kind of a Blues Brothers saxophonist. There we go. It's a nice outfit, though. Good suit. Gold sax. You know, there's too much sax and violins on the media. I don't know if you guys were aware. Alright, so that is going to be that one. Alright. So next up, we have Series 18. Alright. D6 again. Alright, 2. So again, we're in the first column. D20. A Yeti would be cool, because then you can see it's a hard-rocking Yeti, keeps rocking hard. 17, I don't think there's 17 in there. 5, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Alright, let's start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go! Get your predictions in. We have gotten the elephant costume. We have gotten the red brick costume. We've gotten the blue brick costume. We have gotten the clown. We've gotten the rocket. We've gotten the dragon. We've gotten the spider. We have gotten the flower. We've gotten the cowboy. And we've gotten the unicorn. So let's see what my D20 says. Solarian got 14. Howdy, Solarian. That would be the flower. Bahamut got a 9. That would be the spider. 18, so I re-roll. 5 again. That would be the Rocket Man. So go ahead and get your predictions in. Minute 10 to go. Get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? 40th anniversary of the minifig. A Minotaur military quarters keeper. Centaur ticket ripper. Well, it just runs around ripping people's tickets? Ah, it's so rude. Won't be done until the ticket ripper's done. How many tickets could a ticket ripper rip if a ticket ripper could rip tickets? Alright, let's see. That is going to be 20 seconds remaining. Get your predictions in. Oh yeah, I do. I'm old, remember, Bahamut. I'm old. Back in my day, we didn't have any of these fancy moving pictures. All right. Let's go ahead and reset my timer. And go. All right, let's see. Pepperidge Farm remembers. What do we have here? What is this piece? That is okay. 16.55. I do believe that we have another unicorn knight. Let us see. Yes, indeed. It is another unicorn knight. It's one of my favorite figures in the set. Let's choose a prediction. Choose the outcome within 20 seconds, because once again, that was 16.55. So let's see. Kinshir, Bahamut, Bahorn, and Kakraken getting the hams. Very nice. Ice Oven, Solarian, Doc Necrotic going for 20 to 50. Preskitch and Shield of Hope going for 50 to 60. And Lel Bunny going for no. LEGO CMF has a lot of cosplay fursuit characters over the years, you've noticed? Well, they also have a lot of food suits, too. I mean, fursuit-style characters have been around for quite a while. Even before at least anyone knew what a furry was. Before it was like a thing people talked about or understood. Okay, we only have the one face. Get the gold horn in there. Sword and the shield. So I love the shield. That is a fantastic shield. And I actually have this shade of knight armor from the Nexo Knights. So I would probably turn that into a medieval knight using this shield. I think that would be pretty cool. Can we... Nope. There we go. That works. Alright, another unicorn. Cute winky face. Yeah, I like the orange eyebrows as well. And he's got orange eyebrows, which is pretty great. LEGO should make a Daisy pumpkin cavalry costume. I don't know what that is. Well, reload the stream. Okay. Well, there is actually a Scotsman with a bagpipe. Come on. Ah, no true Scotsman, you said? Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick a Series 26 minifig. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's a fantastic shield. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, come on. Alright, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I need a D8. Just want to even these things out a little bit. Alright, 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So, once again, I am going to shake it to make my guess. So let's go ahead and get a prediction in. Then I will roll the dice. Then we will weigh it. Well, we'll weigh it and then roll the dice, because that's the order that I have it in the list. So, if I guess it correctly, then it doesn't matter if the others are also correct. If the weight gets it, then that takes precedence over the die roll. Then the die roll. And then, no. Yes, I do. Well, I mean, there's a wine bottle there. Legos had tons of wine. They just don't do things like beer. But with the grape printing on it? No. No, they usually... I can't even think... well, the only other one that I can think of that ever had printing was one with a ship on it for, like, a ship in the bottle, I think. Alright, 50 seconds remaining. Get your predictions in. So I have my D12, and Bahamut had a roll. Let me see what he had. 7. And Solarian had a 4. So Solarian would be the retro space lady, and Bahamut 7 would be the UFO guy, UFO costume guy. All right, get your predictions in. Have a good night, Mad Martin. Thank you very much for coming on out. All right, just a few seconds remaining. Get your predictions in if you have not. You need to roll a d12. There's only 12 total if you want to roll a die, Doc Necrotic. 12 even. Alright, that would be the Blacktron mutant. Okay. Predictions are closed. So, first of all, I am going to shake it and try and guess. Alright, there are not many pieces in here. Let's see. We've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Given what I'm hearing, I'm not hearing a whole lot of pieces. So I'm actually going to go with the UFO guy. I'm going to go with the UFO guy for my guess. Let's weigh it. Which, we've noticed that these weights are wrong, and I can never remember in which direction they're wrong in. 17.34. Alright. So that could be the Orion guy. Or if it's under... If the weights on my sheet are above average, then we're actually looking at the UFO guy, I think. But because it's closer, I'm going to say that the weight is the Orion. Because there's still one minifig that we have not gotten in the top register for sure. So, let's roll the die. Oops. Alright, 8. So, it is predicting the Ice Planet Lady. Alright, so, the die is Ice Planet Lady. The weight is the Orion minifig, and my guess is the UFO guy. So, let's go ahead and get the OMG Bricks app open so that we can check out what we've got. We should start looking up Shake's song lyrics. Alright, so... Alright, it's saying the flying saucer costume fan. Alright, so that is going to be a correct guess. Alright, so it looks like the weights on my sheet, I need to remember, are all a little bit higher. Yep, that is the UFO costume, and that is the last one of those. There are no more in this set. So that is one less that we need to worry about. There we go. All right. So, let's choose the prediction. Yes with a guess is getting the hams. Who is going to win? Let's see. Prescott, Shield of Hope, Kraken, and Dust Bystander getting the hams. Very nice. Prescott coming home with 19,000. Very nice. Ice Sovereign, Solarian Storm, Doc Necrotic going for yes with weight. Lel Bunny going for yes with die roll, and Bahamut, Kinshear, and Bahorn going for no. Two of what already? The, Robo Nanny? I've gotten one of the Robo Nanny. I've not gotten any of the Robo Butler, but this is the last of the UFO fan, so that one is done. Goodbye to that 21.5k hams that you put in, yep. But hey, that's what it's for, right? I actually really like this disc. I'm gonna have to think of a lot of fun uses for it. There we go. It's not a tickle me UFO guy. I do like the planet Earth on his back though. I do really like that. All right. So those are the minifigs for tonight. So we still haven't gotten to a point where we can move on to the lower register of the Series 26 minifigs. Surprisingly enough. All right, Bahamut, have a good rest of your night. Thank you very much for coming on out. Would it be Uranus on his backside? Ah, terrible. Bad, I think, Kalis. Bad. Alright. Let's get back to bag number 9. Alright, let's move... Where's my die? Or my mouse. There it is. Okay. Nope, get that piece out. Alright, we have some large brick here. Alright, little bunny. Enjoy lurking. And I hope that your project goes well. Is this something that you're going to want to share on the Discord, or is this something outside of that entirely? Which is perfectly fine. I'm just curious if I should be looking forward to it or not. Aw, Krabby. I love the Lego crab. I still need to get one of the Lego lobsters one of these days. Alright, and our final 8x16. It'll be on Discord. Awesome. There we go. Alright. Start out with a slope. Your skellies were still floppy armed? Yeah. Yeah, I do like the floppy arms. I mean, that's terrible for actually making skeletal warriors, but it's great for just having them, like, really appear dead on, you know, in the set. Luckily, I have a lot of them, and they're probably pretty cheap online, too. That is a lot of 2x4s. 7 2x4s right there. '07 style? You mean the evil-faced ones? The new arms. You mean this style? The current standard style now. There are a lot of corner slopes in this set, which is pretty great. Pretty great. Alright, 3 2x4 plates. And a 1x2 with bars, 1x1 clip, and 1x2 slope. There we go. All right. 2x2x3 slopes. Yeah, I mean, the old-style skeletons, you really could not make, like, an army of skeleton warriors. But they definitely looked better in terms of, here's an actual dead person. You know, here's a skeleton just laying there. On the other hand, the arms were also not useful for much else. I do like that they've been reusing the legs for, like, legs of furniture and stuff. Hearing the music is making you wish you had your Switch nearby to play more Dragon Quest III. Has Ald seen many actual dead people to compare? I mean, I'm a dragon. And I mean, did see my dad. Oh, whoops. These go right here. Alright, black 2x3. Alright, another pair of corner slopes. Someone made a totally legit recolor mold of the classic dragon. I mean, there's the black and green ones. I don't know of any others. Lego has made either mistaken recolors or mistaken recolors that someone in a factory did. That sometimes get out. Spockamania, subscribed for 28 months. Thank you very much. A mini funny story. After maybe 2 years of off and on watching, you finally reached the end of my XCOM file series. Nice. Except you thought it ended kind of weird. Turns out you reached the end of the first 100 episodes. First collection. You still have another 37 to go. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Because I have a limit to the amount that I could put in. Well, looks like you're going to be at it for a little while to go. Howdy, Duke Darkwood. How's it going? I'm glad that you're enjoying it and sticking with it. I was actually commenting that maybe I should play it again because it was so popular. Unicorn Knight and Blues Brothers, yep. And my third UFO fan. YouTube playlists have a limit? Well, they did when I made that one. I don't know if they do right now. They may have changed that. Sounds like you when you start watching my FF Tactics Advance LP. I really, really needed that game at that time. That game and Stardew definitely helped me get through some stuff these past few months. Oh boy. It was a great playthrough. You enjoyed it very much, XCOM Files? Well, I'm glad you did as well. Watching on Twitch as many of the YouTube videos are missing. Yeah, yeah. Twitch collections are rough. Yeah. I mean, and that's part of part of my incentive to consider another run is that, you know, because of all of those copyright notices that I didn't get, like, I mean, it wasn't a thing where I put up the videos and I started getting that. Most of those came in well after the fact, like, closer in time to me being done. And I think it's just because there were so many people playing XCOM Files at the time, and the author of the mod just using so much copyrighted music that some of the copyright holders got kind of pissed off about it and just started blocking it. Yeah, so it's very unfortunate. I do like getting tan ladder pieces. These are pretty nice. I think I saw that some ladder pieces were in, I think in gray, in one of the local pick-a-bricks. I might have to get some. I mean, all of the videos are up on YouTube. They're just blocked, so like it's very much a case of should the copyright holders ever get less pissy about it? I mean, you know, if they just want to do revenue sharing, I'd be fine with that. Well, that's another reason to go again as well, because, like, I mean, it's hilarious to check out some of my old XCOM, like, not even XCOM Files, but the original XCOM and Terror from the Deep runs, and just be like, oh yeah, I remember that person commenting when I'm seeing the names of characters and stuff like that. Get a treasure chest under here, and loose gold 'bars for some reason. I mean, we can always put him in anyway, not a rogue AI. I am perfectly fine with, like, the, you know, in memoriam characters. It'd be very nice if there was a streamer-friendly version of mods like that. Yeah, so there is, but I didn't know about that until I was, like, basically done. I didn't realize that the music was going to cause such a problem. Like, there were a couple music tracks where I did know that pretty soon, and then, so I was able to swap off that music pretty quick after a while, but alas, so much of the music that's now causing a problem didn't cause a problem initially. So there's not a whole lot that I could do about that other than just like muting the section of video, and there are some where that would just be like a massive amount of muting. I tried using the automatic removal thing, and it just did not work for most of it. What about classic Fallout mods? Probably not. I don't love Fallout that much to play those again with mods. I enjoyed what I did with Fallout and Fallout 2, and I don't really anticipate going back to them. There's nothing against them. It's just, I mean, there's new games to play or games that are new to me and stuff. Perhaps they may make future revisits a bit easier. Yes, yes, it would. I would absolutely. Well, I could have turned off the music, or I could have, and like there were some pieces of music that I knew pretty quick caused problems. So early on, I was able to swap off to music that didn't cause a problem. The issue is that, again, it wasn't until I was done that a lot of those videos started getting blocked. So I couldn't, like, it doesn't matter at that point. But yeah, there are mods that remove the copyrighted music for XCOM files. Don't want to just talk about other streams when I'm still doing one now. No, I don't mind talking about old stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, especially these Lego streams are very much a you know, chat while I do something fun and relaxing. You only just now realize that I'm not building on a gray Lego background. So actually, that reminds me, I did order a build mat from Rebrickable. That looks pretty neat. I will definitely try it on the stream to see how it looks. I don't know when it's going to come, but it seemed pretty neat. So I definitely want to give it a shot when it comes and see how that looks on stream. Shared a new insight about a future in Fallout. Tim Kaine would only join if a Fallout team had something new to add. It's Bethesda, ergo no. Yeah. Alright, so we have the nice ladder here. I really do love these ladder pieces. I'm glad they came back. They're fantastic pieces. Very fragile, but very good. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm done with Fallout. I do want to play New Vegas at some point. But, you know, and maybe Fallout Tactics as well. I don't know a whole lot about that. But I don't know about any of the other games beyond that. 3 or 4. I don't know. The 3 appeals to me just because it takes place in the Washington, D.C. area, and obviously that's where I live, so That is appealing to me on that front, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, and it's not something that I'm considering anytime soon. I would probably do Fallout New Vegas as a stream if I did that, or when I do that. Yeah, no, I know that New Vegas. I've seen Mysterious JG play through Fallout New Vegas, and Bobo the Vulture played through most of 3, but I think he encountered some bugs that prevented it, or something like that. Speaking of bygone legendary developers, can you just say how crazy it was to see Sid Meier in that Civ 7 reveal? He had zero expectations. He was even remotely interested with the series still. Yeah, I know. I hadn't even heard that. I don't have any interest in Civ 7. I got that out of my system with Civ 4. How this poor skeleton met his fate is unknown. Perhaps he was just trying to escape, or he went in search of the hidden letter. If I do play New Vegas, you strongly recommend that I use the Titans of the New West mod? I don't... Like, I would be more likely to use mods that are stability related. I generally prefer to play, like, the original game most of the time. Full overhaul mods kind of thing, like XCOM files, that's a little bit of a different story. But in general, I prefer to play the original game. Even if it's an aesthetic mod. I mean, like, again, I'm not at any point close to playing those, so... There we go. We got our skeleton here with his bandana. The only piece of clothing left on him. There we go. Alright, we got a corner piece here. Alright, let's see. Are we doing bright green? I think we are, yes. We'll go with that. Durable fabric in that bandana, yeah. Very. Very much. Alright, another 1x1 tile slope. And a 2x2 corner slope. That is right there. Alright. Fallout will always drive you crazy with the aesthetics too dull, dreary. Like, you understand it's post-apocalypse, but you'd think at least one tree would exist hundreds of years later. Yeah, there's a little... Like, as much as I do think that, like, New Vegas gets the tone of the early games correct, there is actually some pretty decent, like, bright stuff going on in 1 and 2, like, in terms of aesthetics. There are definitely places that look new and fresh. But it's also very deserty, and that's part of it. Alright, so that is going to go right there. Two more slopes right there and there. I mean, I don't remember all the locations. Vault City definitely was one of the ones that seemed pretty new and fresh in terms of like trying to rebuild. Shady Sands a bit, but it did also, like, you know, kind of you know, it was a desert town, so it did still have that kind of dreary look to it. You may be installing Fallout 3 right now. Yeah, I have a friend who's actually playing New Vegas, or who has been playing New Vegas recently for the first time. Let's see. All right, regular green right here, and a bright green right there. I do not like it when they use these two different shades of green. I cannot always tell which one they want. And a pair of tile slopes. There we go. I mean, I don't personally have an opinion on the matter since I haven't played the games. The other two swords, the Fancy Dream ones, were not on this package's invoice, but were confirmed as part of the order. So I guess they're coming separately. They might be coming from a separate warehouse, yeah. If you like, check to see if they're listed in like your shipping. Like, were they in when you got the email about shipping? Were they there? Because if you're, you know, either way, if you're unsure, it's probably worth calling or emailing customer support and just being like, hey, just want to make sure that these are in fact coming on in a different order. All right, 4x6. I mean, like, when I didn't get the Mimic chest that came with the D&D set, I did contact them, and they were like, yeah, it's coming. It's going to come soon. It's going to ship soon. So they should be able to verify that it is actually going to be shipped out. So part of the desire to play 3 is to just nitpick all of the DC location stuff, even though Bethesda is located locally. The Mimic's in the mail, indeed. And it was, in fact, in the mail. I did, in fact, eventually get it, since I built it on stream. It'd be a heavy package if it was an actual Mimic in the mail. I mean, I watched Bobo the Vulture play some of it, and he was also local at the time. Actually didn't live very, very far from me. So he had some comments too. Alright, we are looking at a regular green right here. But I love being hypercritical of stuff that's supposed to take place in the DC area. It's just one of my passions in life. It's not what the DC Metro looks like. How dare you? That kind of thing. That's mostly because the DC Metro does not let anyone film on it if you're going to do something that's not legally allowed. Which, you know, kind of eliminates most of the things that you'd want to do in, like, a thriller. Only the 3 pieces that did come in were on the shipping email, but all 5 and the set are on the order email. They made clear on the store page that Pick-a-Brick will be shipped separately from the sets. Alright, so it's pretty clear that the others are coming in. So yeah, you'll probably get them, I mean, well, if you haven't gotten the other shipping email, then, yeah, they probably haven't shipped out yet, but... It's early yet. Order was 3 days ago. A bit early to make a complaint. Oh, certainly. Yeah. There we go. Get that in there. 2x3. One by 3 and 2 1x2 plates. Pick-a-Brick lied to you. Only Wolfpack torso, no shields. Yeah, I don't think they had the shield in the set. But I got really lucky with the Potomac Mills store. I got a case of the Wolfpack Renegades many years ago, and I also got like 7 or 8 of the big Fright Knight's Castle. So I have tons of those figures. Very, very lucky. Potomac Mills is basically just a standard Lego store now, I think. But it used to be an actual outlet store. Yeah. Yeah, I love the generic guy with the fleur-de-lis torsos. It's a great torso. Get that plant in there. Holds out wallet. Alright, pair of 1x6 arches here. The new Wolfpack is the old guy with the town square. Well, not exactly old guy. He's not old, but he does have a beard. He does have a hood. So he's basically pretty obviously like a bandit. I mean, it would not surprise me if they do have the shield at some point. I mean, they had the Forestman shield. I got, in one of my orders, one of my Pick-a-Brick orders, I got the standard castle Norman helmet with flared coif in white. I have no idea what set those were in. Or if they were just, like Lego was like, hey, we made this, let's just put them into, Pick-a-Brick. Still got your eyes on getting that before the end of the year? Oh yeah, it's a good set. It's a good set. I really did like it. I wish the shelf that I had my castle in was a little bit larger, because it is very, very cramped. All right, bring these pieces down here. You like the village, but you'd have to swap out proxy some bricks. You don't care about Lion Knights? I mean, like, it's got the Lion Knights because of the Lion Knights castle, which is the best Lego set Lego has ever produced, in my opinion. Just from a build standpoint, it is so, so good. No, the castle's still, that is not retired yet. It should still be available. I mean, it may have sold out recently because of, like, double VIP points and stuff like that, but I am pretty sure it is not retired. Alright, and a plant right there. Two by four, 2x4. And a pair of 1x1s. The newest GW2 expansion. GW2. I'm blanking on GW2. Four by 6. Oh, you're not talking Lego. Got it. All right. That's why I didn't know what you were talking about. There we go. Alright, a cleverly hidden hatch door allows captured pirates to escape to the beach where their buccaneer buddies can pick them up. There we go. That is going to go back there. There we go. Yeah, the Magisto remake was disappointing. That was definitely disappointing. I think it's because like they wanted to hew too closely to the original, and they just should not have done that. They should have gone Lion Knight's castle style and make the same idea, but with brand new styling and techniques and stuff. Indeed, Ethan Kalis. It's an adorable. I love this. I love this crab mold. So cute, little crabby. There's a few colors of them, mostly red, but there's some orange too, like bright orange. All right, spare parts: a 1x1 red cylinder plate and a black friction pin. And we have our last set of bags, 10. Yeah, that's why I want the lobster, because the lobster looks about as adorable. but it's a lobster. I think it was only in the one of the Lego Batman minifig sets, the second one, I want to say. Let's pull out the minifigs there. You were not disappointed except by them using a sticker instead of a printed piece for the scroll? Well, there were no shutter pieces to use, so that didn't bother me too much, but I would have rather not had any, like, just use brick-built pieces with, like, the corrugated, you know, corrugated 1x2s or something, in my opinion. And, I mean, like, I'm not as disappointed as some other people. There are some people who took that way too seriously. I mean, it's a freaking gift with purchase, get over it, kind of thing. But it very much was a, this could have been better. You know, it was for me very much a this could have been better easily kind of thing. Okay. Get the epaulets on, get the backpack, and there we go. I like that we actually get different guys for all of these. Alright, there we go. I'll put him over there. Alright, so we got some hay to lay down. There we go. Yeah, I definitely would have preferred if they had given him the spell pouch, but like they didn't have that available because they didn't put that in with the Lion Knight's castle, which they should have. They definitely should have. So it's kind of a what are you gonna do sort of thing. I mean, at least we got a Dragon Master's torso. That's pretty cool. Just look to see if those are on Pick-a-Brick. I don't know. Alright, and then a pair of half tiles over here. Alright, dark red. 1x2 plates and yellow 1x2 plates. Okay, so 6 of the brackets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with ingot pieces. I love the frequent use of the ingot pieces. There we go. Means I had it years before others? What do you mean? Oh, you're talking to Kinshare. Never mind. I mean, like, I would rather, in general, have, rather than a, here's the original, but redesigned with new pieces, like you got with the Forestman hideout, Magisto's Workshop, and even this set, I would rather have a, here's a brand new thing, evocative of the original, but with new build techniques. That would be my preference. Just because, I mean, part of it is that I have all the old ones. That part's a little selfish of me, I will admit, but I do have the old ones, so I don't need to get a redo. Alright, things have improved for pirate prisoners too, and now they can rest comfortably on a hay mattress. Oh boy. A hay mattress. I think that's centered. This one, though, I think is that way. There we go. Alright, and a slope and handle. You want a modern remake of the fire-breathing fortress and an evocative new take on the Black Knight's castle? I mean, I'd rather get a new take on both of them. Fire-breathing fortress was actually a disappointment to me. Give us a Fright Knight's castle that looks good. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know that it deserves a remake, but I would definitely like a remake. A pair of inverted slopes here. Fire-breathing fortress is your oldest extant set. Sets you had before then, including the late lamented space shuttle with red lattice bricks, have been lost to time. Ooh, that is disappointing. That is disappointing. My space shuttle is in pretty good shape. I got a space shuttle from a former friend of mine that is not in good shape. In fact, I don't know that, like, I know he had it because I know he had the set, and he had, like, I got some of the lattice pieces, but they're broken, so. A hay bed and no horses. What sort of Imperial fort is this? It's for the prisoners. How do you open this thing? Holy cow. There we go. There we go. They deserve a horse for company. Not horse. They don't deserve horse. Truly. Truly, no one can see the magnificence of horse. Truly. Your nostalgia for the fire-breathing fortress is because it was first? That's fair. That's fair. I mean, even, and I mean, I totally get that. The King's Mountain Fortress is one of my very nostalgic sets. But the... Oops. There's a yellow 1x2 that goes right here. Like, it's very much a set that, like, the Lion Knight's Castle kind of fulfills its role, even though it's not a redux in any way of that, and it's not really based on that one in particular. But it's just such a nice little set on, and makes good use of the base plate. It had my... I don't know if it had my first ghost, but it certainly had an early ghost, and it had my first female castle figure, I think. It's a trapdoor. I got it to open. It's a trapdoor. It was just a little bit low, so there was counter pressure on it. Log brick, 1x4, and 2x2 angled brick. Never had that one, just looked it up, had to be contemporary with the others based on its number. Yeah. Fabuland remake when? I think that's called Animal Crossing. It has the same hilltop baseplate, yes. Might have even had the same printing as the Dark Knight's Castle, which is one I always wanted, but I never had. I have the one on the bigger 32x48 baseplate. All right, get a window in here. I don't know that we've had too many white window frames before, so that's pretty cool. I do like that. At least that happened today and not during the Spelljammer game. That's true. That's true. Alright, let's see. Okay. More ingots. Alright, 1x1 tile. Slide that right in there. And an ingot tile. One by two, 1x4, and another 1x1 with clip. Alright, where's the angle piece? There it is. Still need to get some of the old Belleville pieces that I missed. There's some Friends stuff. Like I never got any of the Friends elves, which I'm a little sad at. Not that I had any use for the minifigs, but there was other stuff in there. Yeah, I mean, like, Friends is just a all-around quality Lego line. They continue to impress. I mean, I think they're aimed at a little bit of an older audience than the than most of the town stuff, but they tend to make better town sets than town, I think, or city. Hands embedded in the walls seems a bit creepy. Not at all, no. It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yep, that's proper side. There we go. I mean, when I was a kid, I did used to call those hand pieces. That is what I called them. Alright, so we have dark red 1x1 round top pieces, and a few red ones. Well, I called the round clips fists as well. Like those to me were a fist piece. Wait, I got the wrong one there. That needs to be dark red, or not dark red, regular red. There we go. There we go. Alright, 3 1x3 pieces. Oh yeah, the bowling disco friend set was great for that. It's one of the reasons why I got that. I was like, look at these pieces that I could use if I ever wanted to do a classic space thing. Howdy, Gilded Tongue. How's it going? Thank you very much for the subscription. 26 months. Yay, Lego, indeed. How are you doing? Get another clip on here. Terracotta color variance is kind of accurate from your experience with ceramics. Yeah, I like that they did that. Just finished streaming the Dew of the Stars. Nice. Stardew is always a good time. There's 1x3s. And I need a 1x2 brick right here. Alright, we get our jail door here. Now, this is one of the things where I will say that this is better than the reuse of the Fabuland jail door, which was, I think it was 7 bricks tall? Might have been 6, but 2x6 footprint. I much prefer these. Declare for my birthday, you all buy me Happy Birthday Julian? Sure, go for it. It's all Lego. Oh yeah, the space thing is just a big cross theme thing. I think it's great. Makes me wonder if if it does well, if they feel it does well as like a cross promotion, will they try something similar? I don't know. That'd be pretty awesome. It's also pretty cool to get Johnny Thunder again. Not in space, but... There's literally only a handful of types of Lego sets that I would like be actually disappointed at getting. So if people want to flood me with Lego, I would never ever ever turn that down. Have I ever used Duplo and Lego together? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Duplo is fantastic for getting height on a raised section without using too much Lego, and like to really sturdy it and everything, keep it sturdy. I have a single tub of Duplo that I got partly for that reason. The main reason I got it is that it had a chromed 2x4 Duplo brick in it. So I have no Galador, so yes, I would like Galador. If you wanted to send me Galador, that would be fine. But yes, also expensive. Galador just uses standard Technic joints. Technic pins. Specifically the click hinge pins. I think that's actually where they were developed. Could be evil and send fake Lego. You could. That would be evil. It would be very evil. I would never forgive you. So interestingly enough, this is a set where they did not reuse the second key, which I'm going to do, because we have a second pair of keys. So you get 2 spare keys in this one. I was actually expecting them to not do that. Really surprised that they didn't do that. That they put them in extra. There we go. All right, turn it around this way. We get 1x4 half tile. We get some 1x6 tiles. Pair of ingot tiles. And a 2x2 corner tile right there. And a round end 1x1 dark red. I mean, keep in mind that I am someone who legitimately wants quite a few old Belleville and Scala sets that I never got. Probably will never actually get them, but I do genuinely want them. So there are very few sets that I would want. Well, yeah, I mean that's the whole point, is to get is to have them for parts. I mean that's where light gray actually came from. I have a giant tub of light gray, not standard gray, not new gray, blay, not blay, but genuine light gray 1x1 plates. They use that color in Scala. I used them to make a cobblestone street for one Brickfest. We did a collaborative castle town, which unfortunately there are not great pictures of, especially my contribution, because my contribution was like right in the middle. You really cannot see it very well at all. Yeah, I used those to make the streets. So I provided the streets, and everyone else provided buildings. Yeah, the original cat was a Scala kitten. The weird thing is how many of those old Scala and Belleville colors that they don't use. They have subtly changed. Like they're amongst the colors that they have changed, like pink, the purple. I need to go get one of my Grimace pieces out and compare those purples. I mean, LEGO has a ton of colors these days, so it's not that big of a deal. But it's just interesting to see which ones they have changed up and stuff like that. The roof and some of the windows can be removed to access the rooms inside. There we go. I mean, ultimately it makes sense, but yeah, I mean, if you've got issues with some of the parts being fragile, that makes a lot of sense to to change it up. Alright, got lots of 1x3 arches. Oops. Log brick right there. And a 2x6 there. With 1x2s. Alright, where is the mold mark? Right there. I mean, the best Western set was obviously Fort Legoretto, but my second favorite was the mine set. I loved that set. And that was a good one. Alright, mold mark, you are right there. There we go. And log brick. 1x2 brick here. And a couple more 1x1 tiles. There's the mold mark. Always gotta bury the mold mark. Yep. There we go. Okay, now some ingots. Back of the mines were too sparse? Oh, yeah. But it had that base plate. I mean, don't get me wrong, the town sets were great, too. And other than the minifigs, the Indian Native American sets were great, too, as well. Alright, and one by one... tiles there, and... there. But the teepees were really cool. And the general, like, look of the sets... and honestly, like, it was just the printing that really did it. Yeah, the CMFs did them better. It was really just the printing on the faces that was kind of insulting. All right, so white 1x1 cylinder tile, black 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud. Wait a second. Does that go on the door? No, it does not. All right. That does not go on the door. All right. And red epaulets extra, as well as we ended up with 2 spare keys. So I decided to not pull them both apart. All right, the model unfolds for a bigger and more detailed display of all the trials, tribulations, and merriment of the crew and their prisoners. So I'm not really going to be able to open it up. I don't have the space, but I can put it closed up. So let's go ahead and get these parts over here. Pull that out. Yes, Samsonite made Lego in the US early on. Alright. Let's go ahead and bring the camera up there. There's some crud back there that I gotta... probably fell down from the roof, the ceiling when they were doing roof work. Alright, that clips in there. Then I clip these together. Helps if I don't get the cloth caught up in it. All right. And then all right. This one will go back here. Oh, no, I gotta pull this one forward. Oops. Didn't mean to bump the camera. There we go. Okay, so it becomes very much like the original in shape and size. Little bit larger. Ends up being a little bit larger. Let's see. Nope, that's it. So, pretty cool. It's very, very nice, I think. I got one other guy who should probably be up there guarding the prisoner chamber. New monkey, yeah, it's not the classic monkey, unfortunately. Classic monkey is the best monkey. Yeah, I mean, I really do like making this match the original, but without the molded base plate. Having it, you know, be able to come apart. It's not as nice as if it actually unfolded using hinge pieces, but the fact that you can really easily pull the parts out, put new parts in, like make your own custom elements to expand this out if you wanted to, I think that is really, really well done. I think that's great. And then, of course, there is the sailing ship. Let's go ahead and get these minifigs out of the way for now. And the little pirate boat as well. Still have one of the classic four-handed monkeys. You got him dual-wielding rifles in one of your minifig cases. I have mine quad-wheeling. Well, I have one of mine from when I was a kid. Quad-wheeling sabers, because two of them act as skis and the other two act as wings. And the monkey can just fly around, ski around, and slice things up. It's great. But I really do like this little the little ship here. It's very cool, reminiscent of the one in the later set, which I never got, unfortunately. But we do have to compare it. No, get under the cable. So we do have the 3-in-1 pirate set. You can see it docked there. It's not too bad. Like, the size actually works pretty well between these two, I think. Let's actually maybe turn this to the side to get a better feel for it. Yeah, I mean, like, this actually, the 3-in-1 set, I would actually say goes really well with the Eldorado Fortress. Lego Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, yeah. Yeah, but then, of course, you'll get someone like, you know, someone commenting, oh my god, I can't believe you don't know the difference between a Corsair and a pirate and a buccaneer and blah, blah, blah. That's something that Mysterious JG got. But yeah, I think that the 3-in-1 pirate set works really well next to the Eldorado Fortress here. It really does end up being a nice comparison. The figurehead on this is brick built. Now, since we are finished for this evening, I do want to let you guys know that I did get both the lighthouse, the motorized lighthouse, and the Orient Express. So we do have those to build. However, there is going to be something that I build next Friday instead, before we get to those two. And that is going to be Pirates of Barracuda Bay. The idea set that is the Black Sea's Barracuda Redux. So we got more pirates. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people missed that one. I get access to, like, one of the Lego Discords I'm on started from a Reddit thing, and they started putting up the retiring dates for sets because so many people did miss that one, and that was like kind of a big thing for a lot of people that they missed that one. So that is something that we are going to be doing next Friday, and then once that is finished, then we will be moving on to the. I need to remember which order I did them in. I can't remember if I did. I think I did the motorized lighthouse and then the Orient Express. So that would be the order that we would do it in. But this has been the Eldorado Fortress. Let me get a better view of just the Eldorado Fortress, because it does deserve a view of itself. There we go. We got our ship there, and our pirates over here. There we go. No Sharky, unfortunately. But there is always this shark. Ah. What did I say the ship was originally named? The one that became Black Seas Barracuda. That was the original big pirate set. Lego Sea of Thieves? Probably never. I've seen Mysterious JG play that a little bit, and it does not interest me. So I do want to thank you guys for coming on out. We will be back tomorrow for some more Spelljammer. We will be back on Monday for more Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. We will be back on Wednesday to build some more Lego. Not a pirate set and not one of the upcoming sets, but something else instead. And we will be back on Friday for some more retro and building some more pirates. So I want to thank you guys for coming on out. So I will see you next time. See you then, everyone.